name's Eric Dane. I have been supporting Chrysalis for 6 years now. I got involved because my wife started the butterfly ball. She was one of the founding members of this event.
I know, and amazing her work has been. I mean, she's been a tireless supporter. I mean, it seems like the work never ends for her. I mean, it's a year in, year out kind of thing. You've been around to see a lot of that. So I guess let's start out with that. What has it been like to be the guy with Rebecca over these many years that you've been supporting this organization?
So stressful because you know how hard it is to get everybody involved and in one space at one time. But the first one, I actually was just Rebecca's guest. It was the first time she actually brought me somewhere.
This was a date.
This was a date. You know,
Okay.
we've been seeing each other for a while.
So it was good date.
Okay, it was a date. She was like, "This is something I do every year." But the following year, I actually got involved a little bit, and you know, I respected the amount of time she committed to help put this evening together.
Yeah.
Which does take a ton of time.
Ton of time.
You have to commit an incredible amount of time, but you don't really commit that time unless you believe in what you're doing. And we've been down to Skid Row. You've been down there many times. You've taught courses at Chrysalis.
Yeah.
I believe it to be the only solution to homelessness. I don't think a lot of people are down there. I don't think anybody wakes up and says, my goal in life is to be homeless.
Right.
And you find yourself down there, and the circumstances that surround that vary. But you know, Chrysalis is I think the solution to it. You know, it's that old, you know, you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
You know, speaking to that point, we're at a place right now where a lot of people are struggling in this country. A lot of people are struggling in Los Angeles.
Unfortunately, in the world, we are not short on catastrophes and disasters.
So here in Los Angeles, there's this organization, Chrysalis, that's doing great work to help some of these people. Why have you personally decided to get out there, beyond just your relationship with Rebecca? Because I know that you've made it your own personal mission to help out this organization as well. And it's not just your own personal resources, but it's also pulling in other people and getting people you know to get involved.
Objectively, I find this to be an extraordinarily effective cause. There's a success rate there, you know. You can see actually the work put in translates to an actual, you know, you see people go from living in a box downtown to becoming self-sufficient, contributing members of society who all started out that way.
I think one of the things, and it certainly made a difference in my life when I had a kid, and now, you know, you guys have this beautiful baby. I think you really take ownership for the place that you live in. And I guess I want you to speak a little bit about, you know, these people that we're talking about, and certainly one of them that we're going to meet tonight, Eunice, who's our client of the year, had a great life at one point.
Unbelievable story.
And just kind of, a lot of things didn't go right. And I think that, you know, I think we were able to identify with the fact that maybe we are only a few paychecks. Maybe we're only one huge illness away from
everybody
this
starts out, to speak bluntly, everybody starts out, you know, as a child with a mother and a father, you know, and circumstances, you know, can sort of lead people on a path, and you know, you end up in a place where it's absolutely beyond your control. And you know, I know a lot of people are addicted to drugs. It's a problem down there. I know a lot of people are, you know, just the circumstances that they just don't have a way out. Look, in the country right now, there's a shortage of jobs, period.
Yeah.
Chrysalis is extraordinarily effective in transitioning people from, you know, like the car's, you know, a little bit off path, right? Let's steer back into the middle of the road, and let's keep you moving forward. And self-sufficiency is, I think, the #1 tool that Chrysalis instills in their clients.
I think you summed up why this is such a great event.
Thank you.
Eric, thank you, man.